Well, basically, I ordered a power supply for my computer through Amazon several weeks ago, and I was told because I'm Muslim, I'm not allowed to receive the package.
Oh, let me see what happened here, sir. Right now, I'm going to take a look here at your Amazon account, sir, and see what is going on. Is there any way, sir, that you can tell me what is your email address? Can you spell out your email address for me?
IBN.
And, sir, is there any billing address related to your Amazon account that you can tell me also?
You're just pulling up the account information.
Almost, sir. Let me see what I got here. Sir, I think that I got, I'm here with the email. I got, let me see. Mm. Sir, would you mind repeating the whole email address only one more time?
Okay, so I'll enter my orders.
That's 1 year, sir, that was placed on Thursday, April 1st.
Yes, that's
like
it.
a white one.
Yes, that's it.
Here.
So
Let me see what happened.
I was told because my name is Muhammad, it's illegal for me to have this shipment. Because I'm on a
really, sir?
Yes, I'm on a denied parties list. I have the call recorded on YouTube. From DHL. I'm ex-military. I'm disabled Iraq war veteran, and I'm also a native person. Soy indígena indio de Louisiana y Mississippi Creole. And it asked me for my ID. I've been dealing with this since 9/11 for 20 years. You know, when I do certain things, they claim that there's some problem, then they ask me for my ID, and I know what it is because I worked in the military. You know. So the guy was honest with me. He told me it's because your name is Muhammad. I have it recorded, right? I did what was requested. They asked for my ID. They sent the package back. They said that I'm a denied party list, which means that they're sanctioned on me. You know, that's illegal. Like not only native, I'm a slave descendant. So I know those laws. You know, you cannot treat me like that because of my culture, you know, because I'm taking my culture back and I'm not living, you know, the way that other people, I'm living the way my ancestors are living, you know what I mean? Like their culture, you can't discriminate against me because of that, you know? It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. This is why I have that name. You understand? Because my ancestors were native people that didn't like slavery and they freed slaves and they were also enslaved, and also the African people that were enslaved mixed with native people in Mississippi and Louisiana, and it's well documented. I wrote that to DHL and they sent this they didn't even contact me back. They just I just looked this morning to see what happened to the package last night. It said from DHL that the package was issued to DHL and that it was going to be delivered. Before, it was saying that the package was not even given to DHL, that the Chinese government was blocking it from even being able to be given to DHL. So something happened where the DHL picked it up and then they returned it back after they seen my ID with an explanation of who I am, you know, with my history, where I come from, you know, and why my name is like this, you know, and then it was returned back. And I need that cable for, I'm losing money right now because that goes to a computer that makes money, you know, and now I can't do that, you know, and it's discriminatory. It's obviously discriminatory because they're blocking me because of my name. And my name is tied to an indigenous tribe here, you know? So if you could try to help me resolve this, it would be appreciated. I tried to talk to DHL, and obviously dealing with DHL, it didn't help because obviously DHL is doing business with Amazon, right? So DHL can't be discriminating against Amazon customers, especially if they're not contacting Amazon, you know? Like, because that puts you guys at liability as well, because I bought the product from you and it was shipped from DHL, you know? And I did what I was supposed to do. I provided my ID, you know, and I even went into explaining where I come from, my identity, so that it's not confusion, you know. But I'm not saying that it's okay to discriminate against other Muslim people either, you know. But yeah, if you could try to help me try to resolve this or make a complaint or something like that to document this, you know, because you see that the item was returned. I really need that. And you see, I waited a long time for that to be already delivered, you know. You know.
That's right. That is absolutely right, sir. You placed this order since April 1st. I think even the tracking number here in the system started already now. They just canceled the order. We're like coming back to your order to send you this item. And absolutely right. I totally agree with you, sir. Because even it doesn't happen in any sense what they are doing, right? You don't even need to like explicate and give explications about your name or who are you because it's racist, you know? It's racist. Like they are gonna ask you that and they're gonna put you in that situation with explaining who you are, what is your name for, what are your requirements for this item. It's absolutely racist, and that is not the experience that we want you to have with Amazon.
Yeah.
Can I just report it here, sir?
Okay. I want to also give you the DHL tracking number so that somebody from your corporate can contact DHL to do an investigation. So you see everything is exactly what I'm saying. You don't just take my word for it as well, you know?
Right.
So do you have the DHL
absolutely.
tracking number in your side? You have it?
I have one here. Can I read it back to you, sir, to make sure that I got the right one?
Yeah, 440-503-0453.
Correct, sir. That's the one that I got here on my system.
Okay.
I'm gonna just report that. Absolutely, and we're gonna feel a claim. And in this case, sir, in this case, we're gonna be doing something different because this alert is coming from Amazon also. So we are gonna just report this here and making escalation, sir, and something else. And then I just request the carrier to see if there any way that they can. I don't know. Do you want us to ship this item back to you, sir, with the same carrier?
Yeah,
or would you like to get like a different carrier?
Well, this is the problem. See, I'm ex-military, so they're saying that I'm on a denied parties list. Okay, my whole tribe gets discriminated against in this country because they're not even dealing with this issue. It's like a big problem for America. They'd rather ignore it and act like it's not there and we don't exist and we're just crazy, but there's enough documentation. That's why I sent it to DHL. You guys will find my email and I put records there, different links from the government where you could see who I am, right? And my ethnicity and why my name is like this, right? So it's no confusion. But the problem is it doesn't matter what shipper, because this is a thing with the governments. They're saying that I'm a denied party, so it's like a governmental racism. It's not, you understand what I'm saying? Like the companies are in the middle of it. Because DHL said that I'm a denied party. So if you Google denied party, you will see that's a thing that's controlled by governments. And that's what DHL told me. They said it was DHL. The Chinese government told them that they're not allowed to ship it to me, right? And this has happened to me from DHL before when I was in Africa. I tried to order phone chargers and memory cards, and I had shipments stopped in Dubai, in Belgium, and France on the way to Africa. Okay, because Belgium they like control mail going into West Africa, right? So Europe has it so all the mail going in certain countries in West Africa has to go through Belgium. So even if it's going through another country, it has to route through Belgium. So they kept blocking my packages. And this is I'm back in the United States and I'm ordering from the United States. And the same thing is happening. But the first time I dealt with this was in 2003 when I was in the Coast Guard, when I was in the military. My bank account was getting frozen when my military pay would come into my bank account. And they would say, because my name is a terrorist name. And then the same thing when sometimes when I would order products, they would get stopped. So this is not, it's not something new that I'm dealing with. I dealt with this when I was actually an active government employee. So I understand that it's a government thing and the companies are in the middle. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is, and it's an international problem between the government policies, that this is happening. One thing that was told to me when I was active duty in the military, when this first started to happen to me in 2003, Lieutenant Commander Milky and Commander Milky and Lieutenant Commander Milky, they both have the same name, but different spellings, right? And as well as there were several admirals on my base. One of them was Rear Admiral Breckenridge. They said that because my name was Muhammad Abdullah, right, that automatically at that time, everybody in the world named Muhammad Abdullah or Ali was on a terrorist watch list. This was in 2003. It's 2021 right now.
21 right now.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So this is 17 years later, and I'm still dealing with these similar issues, and the governments have not resolved this. So I know Amazon has a serious anti-discrimination policy, and you guys try to be fair with your customers. And I know you guys don't want this messing up your name as well. So I just want to give you all the information as possible to kind of help you guys. If you guys look up denied party, you will see, if you Google it, you'll start to see like what's going on the policy level from governments. But how am I a retired veteran on a military pension, but then people are claiming that I'm on some terrorist watch list or a sanctions list like I'm a denied party? It doesn't make any sense. So I'll be quiet now because I have a tendency to talk too much.
Oh, no, not a problem, sir. I really appreciate it. You told me all the backstory related to this issue we've been having with these guys. Let me just do something here, sir. We can escalate it because, as you told me before, Amazon is trying to be super fair with our customers. We really need to send you this item. If you're paying for it, we're getting your money and you're not getting the item one that you paid for, right?
Yeah, it's not.
So, sir, you told me also you got a lot of information that you would like to share with us, right?
Yes.
You got even the call recorded, and like I think you got like some. If you got any picture, any like document, whatever.
Yeah, I have my other emails also going back with DHL, and if this would be escalated all the way, you know, those military officers are still alive. Like the Milkies are retired now, but they're still you know, they served in the military. These people can easily be found. Like it's not like you know, this stuff has happened and there's no one that's witness to it. You know, there's high level government employees that were around in 2003, including admirals that are now retired, worked with them on the military base, you know? So that this issue has been going on that long, you know, that it depends on how far people would push it. You would find all kind of things. So I'm willing to provide you guys with whatever the other emails from DHL when this has happened in the past, as well as my letters going back to lawyers, or before I tried to launch an investigation with the postal inspector, but they didn't do it because I was outside of the United States. And they said if this would have to happen inside the United States, now it has, you know.
It's like the same issue before that you told me that in 2003 also when you were out of the country. But yes, sir, for it. And sir, I'm gonna do something where you can share all the information you told me before. I'm gonna just send you an email, sir, and you're gonna reply to it. The only thing, sir, is that this email is gonna be sent to the email that you provided me before, the one that is Gabriel Town. That's the one that is gonna be receiving that email. And you need to reply for that one to us in order to receive the information, right?
Okay.
And I'll be doing this escalation here also.
And then I have the phone number for DHL Gambia, the manager there. So you guys can talk to him because he will remember in 2018 when this happened in Gambia as well. His name is Joseph. He's the branch manager of DHL Gambia. It's the country name, Gambia. And the city.
What is like?
The city is Banjul. Banjul.
JUL.
Banjul.
Right.
And the managers, the manager to that DHL, and he's the whole manager over the whole country. His name is Joseph.
Joseph, let me see. I get it right here.
And the phone number, the number is it's +220 is the country code, and then it's 735 4371, and they're on GMT time, so it's the same time as in London as it is in Banjul.
All right. So you told me it's +220, and after that is 735 4371, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your information, sir. I don't know if you already received also my confirmation email, sir. That one that is coming from my system.
Okay, hold on. Let me go
in. Order that you can. Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay, Amazon customer service. Best regards. Can you send pictures, files? Okay, I got that.
Perfect. So just reply to that one, sir, and all of your reply to that email, sir, is going to be sent to my system. It's going to be like saved here on the system, right?
Okay.
Everything. So let me see. You can even share like a small audios about the call that you told me before, because you told me even you got a recorder, right?
Yeah, I have them recorded.
Right. Thank you so much for that. Perfect, sir. And I would like to do something else here. I'm going to talk also with the third-party seller here, starting order to request this item to be resent to you. But in this case, we're going to be using a different method. I'm going to explain that much what happened before also.
Okay.
Because you told me you really need this item. You're losing money every time. Well, every day that you don't have it. So let me just request this here.
Yeah, this computer is outputting $58 a day. You know, so every day that I'm not having it plugged in, I'm losing money.
Right. I can picture that, sir, absolutely. And that's not the kind of experience that we want with, in order to, we want to have with Amazon, not at all. So we're gonna just
And you guys are one of the only people that sell that product too. You know that. You can't just walk into a store and buy that product. Amazon's one of the only people inside of the United States that sell that whole product, you know?
That's the thing. That's the thing, sir. I'm like pretty aware about what is this item for or what it's like doing all the time. But I know that some items are really pretty difficult to get them. There are a lot of things that are not on the corner, right?
Yeah.
You need to contact Amazon. You need to buy them through Amazon in order to get them.
Mm-hmm.
I've been dealing with Amazon for a couple items that I couldn't get in the store, but not a problem, sir. We're gonna just resolve this here. I'm gonna be doing all the escalation that I can regarding to this case because we really need this case to be taken care of.
Yeah, thank you for your customer service. I appreciate it. It's very, very good. And a lot of people have a hard time listening when people try to explain in detail all the facts so things can be taken care of properly. And you listen to everything and you're very patient and polite. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. That's the reason we're here. Something else, sir. I know that it's not that much, but I would like to offer you something as an apology on behalf of Amazon, right, for that inconvenience you had before. It's not like that much, but I would like to process your promotional certificate here, sir, for $25, right?
Okay,
for
thank
that
you.
inconvenience that you got before, sir.
Thank you.
Just scan your Amazon account, so you can send us all that information, and I will send you the confirmation info. And I will request a replacement for this unit to be sent to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, not about do that. I don't know if there's something else that you would like me to tell to this specialized team, sir. Any other thing that I can do for you, sir?
When would the replacement be arriving? Would you know or no?
Yes, I can get you like an estimated for that, sir. In this case, let me see what I got here. Just for 1 second. Can you tell me also what is the zip code where this item is going to get delivered? Maybe it's not appearing yet on my system because this item is appearing for different sellers. We got, for example, I got the item coming from a different seller here, and it's appearing May 7, 28, or even Friday, April 23rd. One here for the sellers. But yeah, we need to ask them for the third-party seller first when it's gonna be the estimated delivery date for this unit. Because we're gonna be requesting a replacement on this case, so we need around 24 to 48 hours to give you an estimated for this replacement that we're requesting for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else, just give us a call back at any time, right?
Okay. Bye-bye. So this is how you deal with racism. You know, they're saying that I'm a terrorist because I'm a Louisiana Creole Muslim slave descendant and because I'm Native and Black and I'm African. You know what I'm saying? And that scares people that I'm Native and African and that I'm Muslim and that I have power within my tribe. I have power in the media. I have power in the rap community and politics, and I have influence in militaries around the world. That this is a way to intimidate and threaten me, you know, and it's used that quote unquote terrorism from around the world. That's the purpose of it. That's the real purpose of it, is to be able to justify apartheid of these different indigenous Muslim cultures around the world, like mine. There's a lot of indigenous Muslim cultures around the world, but you don't see them. You just hear the terrorist propaganda. So me, I'm an indigenous person. I'm not a terrorist, you know, and this is things that need to be understood, you know, and there's no justification for making me live as a slave in 2021. Um, just saying that you freed the slaves is not enough. America's punishing the descendants of the slaves for returning back to their ancestors' culture, tradition, language, for reconnecting and practicing, reviving and living it, you know, not just being an English speaker, not just being an American, not just being a Judeo-Christian, but returning to your indigenous ancestral roots, what I've done, what my family's been maintaining. Um, you know, there's no justification for this. So Amazon was much better than dealing with DHL. Luis from DHL was very polite as well, but you see, for some reason, DHL did what it did. So I'm gonna end this video, spend 25 minutes. This is apartheid in my life.